And we are live. More live than you could possibly dream of being. More live than life itself. We are live. Also, I just did a quick recording, and I think the microphone should work now. What I had to do was, what I tried this time was, apparently the microphone was in monitor mode, and that might have actually been interfering with the, what was it? With the microphone. I think it might have been, like, picking itself up, perhaps. Also, I might go offline. We just installed a new router, and we're having some issues with that. And my parents, who I'm living with currently, might try to reset the router. So, if that happens, I will be down for a few minutes, but hopefully not too long. So anyway, we are on the magical PlayStation Classic. And you can't spell classic without ass. Sorry. Anyway. I am still trying to... I don't know why I can't just monitor the stream immediately. Why it needs me to wait. But, actually, let me see if I can go do this, and then live. Nope, okay, those are just past streams. Shorts, I've never used Shorts. I've been thinking about it, and, like, it's something I've thought of, but, like, only because it apparently it's a good way of getting views. Anyway, let's just continue on with this. If the internet cuts out, I'm probably going to switch over to my phone's personal hotspot, which is pretty good, and I'm on T-Mobile, so it has an unlimited plan. Anyway, for those who have not seen the last show, it's pretty good. Maybe some audio issues, but essentially, as you can see here, I have over 81,000 ROMs. Granted, many of those are duplicates, but essentially I have a whole bunch of ROMs spanning various different platforms on here. Game Boy Advance, we have Master System, MAME, NES, Neo Geo, Sega CD, WonderSwan. So we have a whole bunch of stuff here. Essentially, I will be playing these ROMs, and we will be doing that. I have a random button. It is actually assigned to the triangle button, for those who didn't know, in Emulation Station. So I can just do that, and there you go. Espale? I don't know. I'm going to do that 10 times just to make absolutely sure everything is fully randomized. Honestly, it's probably pretty arbitrary, but I don't know. It adds a few seconds to kind of build tension, I think. And that's what we're going to do. There was a rule I stated in the last episode that, like, games have to last longer than 5 minutes. I realized pretty early on that was rather arbitrary. If a game doesn't provide 5 minutes worth of enjoyment, I'm just not going to do that. Whether it be a demo or whether it just be a really bad game that there's not a shot in hell I'd be able to understand. So, let's get in. Let's do A randomizer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we have Pitapat. Wait. Pitapat for the X68000. This was a Japanese computer. And let's see if we have any luck loading it. These old computers, I've definitely realized, are the most finicky. So, okay. Let me get out my keyboard. So, it says that A. Well, that's the only English character there is, so let's push A. And does it work? Let's push fast forward. See if we get anything. Okay. I don't think it works. Okay, then. Let's try something else. This will happen occasionally. Actually, while I'm here, if a game doesn't work, I'm gonna take it out of the randomizer. I think I can do, or just take it out of the all games thing entirely. I'm pretty sure I can do that by going edit this game, sort games by file name, filter game list. Okay, never mind, I can't. Okay, we can't do that. Never mind. I'll have to do that myself. Actually, let's try just this version, just to see if this does anything different. Slightly different. Let's see. Enter. Let's try pushing A again. I cannot. Hold on. Human system. Is it? I think it's trying to say that it's looking for a BIOS, and I might not have that. I do have some X68000 games that work, so I shouldn't need a BIOS, but maybe for the specific game I need some sort of special configuration. Alright, we tried. And it's not ported to anything else, so we are going to move on. Looking at the screenshot, it looks pretty decent. Kind of gives me like almost like a Solomon's Key vibe, if that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Donkey Kong 2 for Game & Watch. Yeah. Is this gonna be? I think this will end up being just like the Nintendo dual screen system, and there we are. Okay, so where are the I don't remember actually how this works. Okay. I think I played... Is this the game? Yeah, this is the game I played on DS. Let's see. Select menu. Let's see. Can we like select it? I know some of these have an option for full screen. This one might not because it is kind of special. It's like the dual screen system, but actually it doesn't seem to have... Oh, there we go. So that is game A, game B, and time. And then all? Or accelerate, I think. I don't know. Let's do game A. I think I had... if this is the game I think it is, I had this on the DSiWare. It was like something where it was like, okay, this is not many like DS points or Nintendo points. I'll just get it on the DSi shop. This definitely uses like different sounds than the DS version. I'm pretty sure. I would need to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. Okay. I can barely see my character. I don't exactly know what I'm controlling when I'm controlling it. Try one more time. Oh, I see. Is it... so it's that tiny little sprite there. Oh my god, I could not imagine... I mean, I'm already not a huge fan of the Game & Watch games. I could not imagine actually playing this the way it was meant to be played. And I don't think there's, like, any sort of setting to, like, make it full screen. I just looked. I still don't know what accelerate is. ACL usually means accelerate. See, what does time do? Does it work as an effective watch? Actually, does it know the correct time? Okay, that is not the correct time. It says it is 3:14. That is not correct. What's game B? Probably just like the same thing, but a different scoring system. Wait, how do I get up to the second screen? I don't actually remember this. There's only one button, and that button jumps, so... let me actually see. Yeah, so there's one button, it jumps, and the directional buttons go up, down, left, and right. That's actually not a guarantee for some of these LCD games. Okay, try one more time, and then after that, if I can't really, like, figure anything out on this credit, we'll move. All right. Honestly, I imagine it is not the most interesting thing to see an LCD handheld game. I mean, they are interesting in sort of a historical point of view. I don't think many people are exactly like chomping at the bit to see one of those LCD games in action. Again, though, very interesting from a. I mean, just how that design influenced the DSi, or Okay, nice. I just listened to a recording and it looks like the audio is good. I might have finally fixed that problem. But just how it influenced Nintendo's future designs. Nintendo always likes to go back to previous ideas and kind of just refine them. Like, if something fails, they'll wait until technology's around to actually implement it properly and then release it. Like the Virtual Boy, that failed, but without the Virtual Boy, we wouldn't have the 3DS, which was a massive success. Same thing with the Game & Watch. The Game & Watch didn't fail, but that was more so like that succeeded, so they did the same thing 20 years later with the Nintendo DS, and it worked. And then they, even after the Game & Watch, they kept like innovating like different gameplay styles, like with the Game Boy, and even different models of Game & Watch. There was a see-through one, if you guys didn't know. There was like a Punch-Out one that had like controllers that detached, so you could have two people huddled around this like LCD screen, and you could play Punch-Out. I mean, Scott the Woz actually did a really good video on like all of the different rare beasts of Game & Watch. They really, I mean, it's Nintendo being Nintendo. They threw stuff at a wall, saw what worked, and if it didn't work, they discontinued it. If it did work, they improved upon it. And even if it didn't work, they still improved upon it. Again, the 3DS. And even the Switch, I would say, is really just kind of a spiritual successor to the Wii U, where, like, they were like, okay, well, people are using the Wii U screen as a means of, playing a video game without the TV, right? That's kind of like the selling point. Okay, well, let's just make an entire portable system that you can dock if you want to. And there you go. Problem solved. Moon Ranger. Oh, yes. And I forgot to mention, game requests. This is ROM roulette and requests. So, Moon Ranger. Let's see what that's on. This is not the most user-friendly thing. On computer, I can actually, like, move up and down, like, a page by using, like, the trigger buttons. No such luck here. So you gotta kind of, like... Actually, it might just be easier if I, like, went over to N and did it that way. Hello, Yugoslav gamer. Gaming nerd. It's the Yugoslav video game nerd. Ooh, myth. Yeah, it's gonna be easier to go around this way. Oh, there's an MSX Mania collect. I wonder what that is, actually. It's, Moon Ranger. Mortal Kombat. Ooh, Monty on the Run. Moonlight, Moon Patrol. There we go. Moon Ranger for NES. That seems like the only option. Actually, it looks like it's a No, is that a Famicom game or is it unlicensed? That's a bizarre cart variant. Um, I'm doing well, Hugo. I'm doing well. You didn't miss too much. You just missed me getting, trying and failing to get a 68,000 game working. And, Donkey Kong 2. Okay, yeah, this is definitely unlicensed. I can kind of tell by, like, that sound font. It sounds very Sachin. Developed by... Yeah! Okay, got it. I think that's, like, American Home Interactive. $260 loose. Damn! Oh, it is a licensed game. Okay, what's with the weird cart design? Maybe it was like a Japanese... Maybe it was like a Japanese... No, this is all in English. This has like that Sachin feel to it. I don't know. Okay, but it's $260 loose. That's... Alright, Oh, it's a... I see, it's a shooter. This, like... Guy looks like you would see from Space Ace. Kind of, yeah, I can see that. But, this really feels like the sound font, it's giving me, like, crazy... What is that game called? Crazy Creatures, I think. Really underrated, Oh, it was released by America First. Oh, it was released in America First, I see. Anyway. Yeah, so it's not a Sachin game. This reminds me of, I think it's called Crazy Creatures. This really, underrated, like, unlicensed game by American Home Entertainment or something like that. Hi, Lit. But, yeah. Right off the bat, I can say this is not good. If this is licensed, this might be, like, one of the... This is, like, Micronic's levels of just, like, glitchy and unplayable. Well, not unplayable. Like, I feel like the deaths are my fault, but, like... It's one of those games that feels like it's being held together with duct tape. Let me try Turbo, actually. Oh my god, Turbo is not much more useful. Oh, actually, no, it kind of is. At least it's auto-fire. See if we can, like, get somewhere in this game, at least. This music, as kind of, like, basic as it sounds, I kind of like it, honestly. It has a very... again, a very kind of Sachin-y feel to it. Again, Hugo is saying this is licensed, and I'm inclined to believe him, but it kind of has that feel to it. That said, I don't know if... I mean, I would definitely not pay $260 for this loose. That is insane. Walmart... Oh, wait. Hang on. Yeah, Mike sounds better. I did just, listen back. I just did a recording even just before the show, and So what it was, I explained this earlier, but I'll explain it again because people are here. Basically, it was set to monitor, and I turned the monitor off. And I think that might have been interfering with the mic because, you know, if you think about it, every microphone is a speaker. And it's true. And, you know, if you don't believe me, look at a record player, how that works. It amplifies the needle. So the needle is picking up the record, the information that's on a record, and it's transferring it over to the speakers. So that mechanism is both a speaker and a microphone, all in one. But yeah. I'll be playing Uncharted 3 tomorrow. Okay. Well, definitely check out if you're a fan of my streams. You know, I think like the only people watching live right now are already subscribed to him, but anybody watching the replay, check out Yugo's channel if you haven't already. You'll probably be able to see his comments in like the live replay. You can just click on his channel, I think, and go to it. Yeah, I accidentally had my mic speaker on while a separate mic. That was actually the first thing I did. And then I switched that in Windows, and I thought that fixed the problem. It didn't, so I went into OBS, I turned the monitor off, and that seems to have fixed the problem. Yeah. Actually, I meant my camera speaker. Okay. I mean, I kind of feel obligated to play this a little bit longer because, like, someone actually did take the time to request it. But I don't know about how much longer. This game is kind of terrible. I don't know. I don't even know if I can say it's terrible. It's just kind of, it exists. Like, think of all of the shooters you could be playing. Like, you could be playing Gradius, you could be playing Life Force, you could be playing 1942! The crappy NES port of 1942 is better than this game. And it's not, again, it's not even that the game is bad necessarily, it's just kind of dull and unimaginative. It's like if you told somebody, okay, make a space shooter, now make a space shooter. Okay, what kind of space shooter? Oh, just any space shooter. Oh, and I want it in 5 minutes. Whoa! Okay, I got to the next level. Or is this a bonus area? I do like that you can, like, shoot in both directions. Later on, as games got more advanced, you got games like Steel Empire, which would do that, but they mapped it, instead of, like, having you turn around your entire crap. Wait a second, actually. Oh, this is a platforming. Okay, so you need to use B to jump. That's kind of messed up. Oh, this is kind of giving me, like, Section Z vibes. Oh. I actually kind of wanted to... Can I continue, like, on that level? Crap. I want to, like, see... Well, now I want to see, like, where that platforming thing goes. See if I can get to that again. Actually, let me quick look at the chat, because it does look like, yeah, same issue. 7... Yeah, it did. Oh, you were asking what, but... Yeah, it seems like the microphone audio is fixed now. I am very happy about that. That bad audio has plagued a lot of my streams, and I finally have figured out how it, operates. This game is definitely, I can say, fascinating in that it exists, but really for no other reason. Again, as I was saying, it's sort of like, they said, like, okay, create a space shooter. Oh, also, you have, like, 3 weeks to do it. This kind of feels like the same situation as, like, Action 52. I'm not saying the game is that bad. It's playable, which is more than can be said about a lot of the games on that system. But, like, if you look into the story of Action 52, it's like, okay, here are these people straight out of high school. We're gonna send you away to, like, a boot camp to learn how to program for NES for 1 week. And then after that, you have, like, 4 months to complete the actual game. Oh, also, you have 52 games you need to do. There's, like, 3 programmers. And at the last minute, we're gonna ask you to create something that'll rival the Ninja Turtles. No pressure. Look into that story. It's very interesting. I mean, I'm always very interested in, like, how bad games get that way. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to that level again, but... Yeah, but this music is kind of nice in a sort of minimalist way, as, like, with, like, some of the music in Metroid. I mean, that was, I think, minimalist by design. This was just minimalist because that's probably all they could program, but, like... It's an interesting thing, how it works. You could make better games in QBasic. Exactly. I don't know. I might have to research that game, because, like, if it has that, and it has, like, a 2D platforming section, I kind of wonder if there's any other different varieties of gameplay. This is a game I would want to research, not a game I would ever want to play again. Definitely fascinating, though. All I can say, though, is that I do kind of feel bad for any kid who happened to get that for Christmas. Alright, guys, you know the drill. If you want to make any requests, I will play that after this one. I'll do a random ROM. But you know what to do, just type it in the comments. Otherwise, I will be playing random games. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 2. Oh. I have never played these games, and I'm probably not going to, get on with it very much, because if I remember, these are, like, military strategy games, and... unless it's cannon fodder, I'm probably not going to be able to comprehend it. Unless it's something simple like that. Cannon fodder is, like, the best, like... if you ever want to get into, like, military strategy games, cannon fodder is, like, the best. Because, like, it's a point and click. It's kind of like a military strategy, but it's like a point and click. Well, if they kept it... they can now sell it for $260. Yeah, there you go. You know, Super Nintendo music could sound really good. It could also sound like cruddy MIDI. I'm just saying. Oh, crap. This is, okay, so we're gonna play Romance of the Three Kingdoms in another language. I'm thinking German is what this looks like, because there's a lot of use of, Z. Yeah, it's looking like... I'm thinking German. Should I try and play this in a foreign language, or... oh, wow, that's kind of cool. It, like, has a map, but it also has, like... wait, no, never mind. This isn't a US map. I don't know what this is. How many oh, now it's in English. How many players? 1 to 12. What accessory can you get to get 12 players on the Super Nintendo? Like, the multi-tap, I think, only let you do up to 4. Could you just, like, plug multiple multi-taps into each other? Unless, like, maybe... I wonder if it might be, like, computer players. Would be my guess. You know what? No, I'm gonna try and play this in English, because then I'll have at least, like, some idea of what to do. So... Oh, there's an NES version of it as well, apparently. That's cool. Is this the one I just did? That is... Oh, that's the Genesis version. Let's try this, see if this is in English. You gotta love just, like, pointless use of Mode 7. Okay, this is... Wait, no. Two rivals struggle for power. Wait, no, this is the right thing. It's just in, like... Aged... Okay, so these are different stories, I think. So, yeah, different periods in history. So, like, 189 AD, 194 AD, 201 AD. Let's just start with 189 AD. How many players? 1. Player 1... Which province? Is this the Ottoman? SHU... Shall... Oh, no, Chinese. I think this is the Chinese Empire. Tang. MA. Is it supposed to be, like, weirdly formatted like this? I don't know. I don't know what I just picked, but that one. My dog is going insane. Oh, I see. What? Okay, I see. Got it. Oh, wait, C, Y... Is that what it is? L... SM. Never mind. I thought it was, like, different buttons coordinated to, like, different things. Let's do... First one? Did I get that right? No. Is there a cursor that I'm not seeing? Oh, wait. Oh, there's... Oh, I did it. Yes? Oh. There we go. Select difficulty. Okay, well, I suck at, like, these kinds of games, so... There we go. Other words. No? Ready to begin. Yes. Definitely a DOS-era game. I think that's pretty clear. This was ported to just about everything, though. The subjects of Wang Long mourn their passing of their beloved. Okay. Has been... has been installed as the new ruler. I can't read what it's doing. Okay, Master Yanshu, Leo Young, follower, let's see, has brought a secret letter. Accept, refuse. Accept? Your orders for Province 19. Oh, I see. View, province, general. Pop 900, soldier 170. Oh, population 900, soldiers 170. View province. So I guess this is like basically like a Manifest Destiny simulator. Which province? What did it say? Shit. 14, I think? Or 15. There. Oh, I see. We are viewing that. Okay. Okay, there we go. View, army, hire, assign. Well, we would want to, I think, is it saying we have 170 soldiers, or is it saying that this province has 170 soldiers? Because if the idea is what I think it is, then I think we just want to, like, murder the majority of the populace so that we can claim victory over this territory. So I think we want to hire more people, right? Intel. Let's see. What is Intel? I don't know. This might be something I could... Yeah, I don't entirely get this game. It's something I wouldn't oppose going back to if I had, like, the manual. And for a thing like this, I can't really pull it up. Alright. Nobody has requested anything. Let's go to another ROM. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We could have played Mega Man 4, but we're going to play whatever this is. Actually, it looks like a legitimate game, just like well, not legitimate, but like it looks like a game that we got, but just translated over. Oh my god! Oh, I was just talking about... Oh my god, I am... Hot B. is who I guess produced this in Japan. I know what this game is, and it is fantastic. Oh, okay. I've been waiting so long to play this. Steel Empire. I was just talking about this game. Okay, I'm gonna switch it over to easy. It's not a hard game, I just suck. It's interesting how, like, this has 5 lives and a max of 2 credits. You can't, like, depending on the difficulty, you can have up to 4 credits, but also down to 3 lives. And I assume it actually makes the thing harder as well. Let's just do this for right now. This is the Japanese version. It doesn't matter. There's not, like, a whole lot of text anyway. Actually, I wonder if the good luck thing is translated into Japanese. Okay, so you have 2 options. You have this tiny little biplane thing, and you have a blimp. Which one should I choose? Here's a hint. You gotta be the blimp. So this entire game has, like, this steampunk sort of vibe to it. I've wanted to review this game and play it on the channel basically ever since, like, the days of, like, the Vintage Gaming Show. Nobody's gonna remember that, but, like, basically when I was a kid, I did reviews of retro games. They weren't very good, but this was one I always wanted to touch because I always thought it was such an underrated, underappreciated gem on the Genesis. And what I was talking about earlier, when we were playing Moon Ranger, was you can shoot backwards, and that's useful for actually things like this. But it's mapped to one button. So you have A does your special attack. I'll actually just do that right now. It's kind of like the Sega games, if you're aware of, like, you know, like Streets of Rage or Golden Axe. You have, like, a magic attack that kills everything, but you only get it, like, a certain amount of times. I never said I was good at this game, but I really, really like it. And the music. Listen to the music. I'll shut up for a second. Some of the very best music on the system. There was never a sequel. Well, no, there was a sequel. I'm sorry. There was a sequel on the 3DS of all things, and a Game Boy Advance remake. So they are remake, kind of a strong word, more so just a port. But there was a Game Boy Advance port of this. And the way I found out about this game, actually, was I got a Model 1 Sega Genesis as a kid. Well, I had a Model 2, but I bought a Model 1 just because it came with a whole bunch of games CIB. Most of which I actually still have. In fact, from that lot, all of them I still have, but, yeah. What's this game? So this is the Japanese version of a game called Steel Empire. You missed my entire spiel about how much I love this game. But, anyway, I got this in, like, a collection of different CIB games. Like, I got Real Monsters, Beavis and Butthead. This is probably, like, worth the least out of all of those games. But I put it in, I had no idea what it was, and it is fantastic. If you come across this game on cartridge, on emulation, whatever, I still have the CIB copy of this. I am trying to sell it, so if you like what you're seeing and, you know, think you can do better than me, by all means, buy my game. I think, like, I don't remember off the top of my head. I think I looked at Price Climber. It's worth maybe about 20 bucks. Not the most valuable thing. Although I did sell a copy of Sonic and Knuckles CIB for about 100 bucks. And it was like the cheaper cardboard variant of it too. Sometimes those games can be pretty pricey. I have a copy of Castlevania Bloodlines that's loose. They're saying that's worth about 40 bucks. I also have Castlevania 3 loose on NES. That's worth about 40 bucks as well. These games are getting insane, I'm telling you. Actually, that might have been a mistake, because I'm pretty sure there's, like, an actual bigger boss now. Actually, after I die, I'm gonna go back to the title screen. We'll just listen to the music test, just so you can hear, like, some of the other really cool songs in this game. Again, the entire thing has, like, this entire game has, like, a huge steampunk vibe to it. And I like that, especially with, like, the blimp. I have never been able to get very far in this game. It's fairly short from what I understand, maybe about like 4 levels, but I'm just not very good at it, as I'm not with most games. But definitely, if you get the chance, check this game out. I cannot hype this game up enough. I would say it's... There was a time where I said it was my favorite video game music of all time. Now I might have a few that go above it, but it's in my top 5. And as I've said before, if I could compile a list of best video game music, I imagine at least the top 5 list would all be Genesis games. Like, you have, like Sonic 3, maybe, Castlevania Bloodlines, Streets of Rage 2 has to be up there. Steel Empire, did I say Bloodlines? I think I did say Bloodlines. Okay, whatever. There's a bunch of... There's a lot of different stuff in here. Let's go over to the music test, actually. Or, oh, I see. It's just, like, goes to one test there. I guess it's all, like, lumped in as one. Okay, we heard that. And this sounds... and this... Genesis was, like, one of the first major consoles to actually implement stereo, and there were a lot of games that took full advantage of that, this one included. SNES had stereo too, but it came out a little bit later, and I think by that point it wasn't as big of a thing. So, like, Sega was able to kind of, like, ride that selling point, at least for a little while. I don't remember who composed the game. It's not the guy who did the music for Warlocked, is it? Because he's done, like... I need to look up his name, too. If you want some really good music, the guy who did Warlocked, he's got to start doing a bunch of C64 SID tunes. But I think my two favorites from him are Warlocked on Game Boy Color, really good kind of strategy point-and-click game that actually transfers surprisingly well to Game Boy Color. And Golden Axe. There's this really good SID rendition of the Golden Axe, like, intro music. So it's a really fun thing. Um, there's also the game Turbo Outrun, where it actually has like digitized samples, and if you're used to how kind of like crusty that sort of sounds on NES, listen to it like sampled on the C64. It actually sounds really, really good for the time. Um, Games didn't typically have like clear samples like that back then, but C64 could occasionally do it because C64 just had the amazing SID chip. The SID chip was just light years ahead of everything in the industry. And much like the Amiga was just light years ahead of everything in the industry. Like, it had comparable specs to the Super Nintendo, a system that came out, I want to say 4 or 5 years afterwards. They were just so ahead of the game. Alright, but anyway, that is Koutetsu Taikaku, I think, maybe. I can't read Japanese, but anyway, essentially, it's Steel Empire. Also, did it come in like that? I'm not sure how I feel about that red cartridge design. It's kind of plain looking, but otherwise, it's pretty fun. Next game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 68,000 game. Let's see if this one works. Wall Ball. So it's going to be Breakout, I'm pretty sure. Oh, or it's going to be like Glove Ball on the NES. Or something like that. There's a bunch of games that have that similar idea. Oh, wait. Oh, no, did I say 68,000? I think this is 2,600. Is that what that... I think that's what that is. I think this is supposed to be like Breakout, but in 3D. It's an interesting concept, for sure. Yeah, that's what this is. It's 3D Breakout, essentially. Definitely looks like it's one of the later 2600 games. I don't know who did it, but definitely, like, as the 2600 kind of became marketed as this budget system, they tried a lot of really ambitious stuff for it. I mean, like, nothing that, like, the NES couldn't do in its sleep, but pretty amazing nonetheless. You had games like this, you had games like Quad Run, which were, like... It had, like, digitized speech in it, which was insane. It was rare on the NES, let alone 2600. And then you had games like Klax, which I think was the last game on the 2600. I mean, Klax ported to the 2600. Imagine that. I suck at it, but whatever. I'm no good at regular Breakout. Imagine putting it on multiple axes. But that, honestly, I could probably put into some practice and at least get, like, somewhere, maybe. I don't know. It's a cool game, though. Wall Ball on Atari 2600. I read that as 68,000 for a second, but, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have Mini Golf on MAME. I think I have an idea of what this might be, but, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not actually Mini Golf. It's going to be Mini Golf. Or maybe it won't load. That is a possibility also with MAME. Oh, no, it did. So we have to, unfortunately, play Mini Golf. Whenever I'm in MAME, I'd like to pretend I have like $1 million and just spam the select button. Oh, God, this is going to be complicated, isn't it? What did I just do? This is weird. So are you, like, controlling the ball while it's going? In that case, that kind of makes it more like Marble Madness. Also, this music sounds very Commodore 64. Graphics are better than C64, but still. Controls. What is this? It, like, changes perspective. Or is this a new course? Like, if you don't get it under the par, it'll just, like, abruptly switch. Is this? You have, like, very little control. It's, like, kind of too simplified. Unless, is there something I'm missing? Maybe? I don't know. This is, I don't know. That's mini golf. I'm glad I didn't spend that money in real life. Alright. Next game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have Fantasy Zone 2. Oh, on NES. I didn't know they ported Fantasy Zone to NES. Okay. Fantasy Zone for NES, everybody. No, I do want to play this. Opa. Does this work? Fantasy Zone. I want to play the NES version. Where is that? There we go. The Tears of Opa Opa. There we go. It's on Famicom. Let's do that. That looks like it should work because I actually, like, loaded up a file. Oh, it doesn't. Does this game just not work on emulation? That is odd. Okay, this works. At least to a point where... Oh, this is the MSX version. Never mind. I'm gonna try, like, one last thing. Tears of Opa Opa. It's NES, or MSX, rather. Fantasy Zone 2. I don't know. That's strange. I guess there is Fantasy Zone, the original on NES. I don't know. Let's play this. Why not? At least we can get a little bit of Fantasy Zone, even if it's not quite the correct one. There we go. Oh, this looks jank. Or not. See, the problem with Fantasy Zone is that it's kind of just too bright. So it's kind of hard to see where you are, and yeah, this doesn't do much to aid that. Has some nice music. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. That was Fantasy Zone. I don't like it. Bull. I mean, it's an interesting concept. I just suck at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rock and Roll Racing! Oh god, now we're playing, like, just some of my favorite obscure classics. They actually just recently re-released this game as part of the Blizzard Arcade Collection. It has this... The Last Viking, and... Or The Lost Viking, rather. And, oh, what was the other game? I don't know. It had a couple of games. It had, like, 3 or 4 games. It also has, like, a bunch of interviews and stuff on the included. It has, like, these games, but with, like, updated... Like, Rock and Roll Racing is updated to have, like, actual full audio, like the actual songs on here. A lot of them they were able to relicense. Yeah, I love this game. This is like RC Pro-Am on steroids. Crap. No, he's good. Let's see. I feel yellow today. Let's do yellow. Let's do that one. Oh, there we go. Bye. This is weird. It usually starts on Paranoid by Black Sabbath. Must be like a different version of the game or something? Super Nintendo version is obviously going to be better, especially when it comes to like doing stuff in the music department, but this also does Genesis sound font. There were other sound fonts that you could use on Genesis. A lot of developers just didn't do that. I think, like, this sounds like they could have done better than this, but I mean, it is still Rock and Roll Racing, so I'm not gonna, like, criticize it too much. And it does kind of have, and all in all, it does give it, like, its own unique charm, too. It's recognizably Sega, you know? And you can shoot people, like, in RC Pro-Am. This sort of, also adds, like, the reward system that RC Pro-Am 2 had, which, I think less people know about, but more people should. It's basically everything RC Pro-Am did, but added on. It had, like, 4-player, multiplayer, again, it had, like, an upgrade system, so you could, like, upgrade your car, you could buy nitro, you could buy upgraded weapons. It had, like, kind of this thing you could do. So the better you do in a race, obviously, the more money you're going to win. So I did pretty well in that race. I got $14,000. Let's do another race. So you kind of have to, like, budget. Like, how many races do you think you can do well in without upgrading? And then once you do that, you can upgrade to, like, the biggest and best stuff. Or do you want to just start upgrading immediately or not, you know? It's up to you. And you do have limited ammo. You have to buy more ammo, which is another dynamic. Like, you don't want to just go, like, willy-nilly shooting people. If you miss a shot, you're done. You're done. You know, like, you just wasted your ammo and you only have, like, 5. So, you gotta be sure to get good at aim. You can't, well, okay, you can't, don't just buy ammo, you can also collect it, but the most, like, easy way to ensure that you have it is just to buy it before the race. And you have, like, licensed music, like you have Paranoid by Black Sabbath, Highway Star by Deep Purple is here, Bad to the Bone, the Peter Gunn theme for some reason. The Arcade Collection version that they released recently added, like, Breaking the Law by Judas Priest. There's this one song that's kind of, like, associated with Minecraft, why did I say Minecraft? Warcraft. That's on there as well. Don't think I think I lost that one. You don't necessarily lose. You can't really lose. You just, you know, you don't have the money to buy more upgrades, and that's a very important part of this game. I can talk at length about this. There's some really, again, there's some really cool interviews regarding this and Lost Vikings and a lot of, like, early Blizzard games, like, before they did, like, you know, World of Warcraft and Skyrim and all of the things that they would be famous for later on. And, of course, now they own the license to, you know, make the Doom games, and they've been doing a pretty good job with that. Doom 2016, Doom Eternal. Most people really like those games. Radar Love. Born to be Wild, if I didn't say that one before. That's in here as well. One thing I will say is that on the Genesis version, it has to pause the music to do the announcing, which the announcing is also a very nice touch. Super Nintendo version doesn't do that, and that is a bit of a shame, but I can understand if there were limitations to the Genesis, you know. It could only do, I guess, so many sound channels at one time. Okay. Well, there you go. That's Rock and Roll Racing. Do check it out if you haven't already. I actually do think they made, like, a remake to it at some point. They ported it. That was also ported to GBA, but I think they made a remake. Was it on Wii U, maybe? It might have been on Switch. I can't remember. But I think they did do a remake of, or like a sequel to it on Wii U. And there's also, I'm starting to think now, is there a Saturn version of this? Something's telling me that there was. I don't know. I'll need to look into that again, but I feel like I remember there was a Saturn version of this game as well. Next game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we have Oh, God. This. Oh, wait, no. This is the Super Nintendo version. I think this might be... No, this isn't based off of the beat-em-up, I don't think. What is this? I don't know if I played this one. Marvel Comics. LJN. Oh, Capcom. Okay. I was gonna say, like, LJN, I think, had the license to, like, port over the Spider-Man arcade game. I wondered if they had this one as well. Okay. Let's do mission mode. So is this like a beat 'em up or platformer? Okay, that music is immediately kick-ass. Cyclops. Okay, so you can, like, choose which ones you want to. Okay, so if GNC ever sees this stream, I don't know if he's watching right now. Of course I'm going to pick this one. Wolverine. Actually, wasn't there a character in X-Men named Logan? Actually, that might be a reference to that. I think that's like his alter ego or something. I see, so it's like a beat-em-up, but like a side-scrolling beat-em-up. It's kind of like Power Rangers on Super Nintendo, if you've ever played that. Oh god, this looks good. Oh, okay, yeah, this is just like satisfying on just a primal level. Yeah. Okay, so you can, like, choose every time you die. Okay. Let's see Cyclops. Actually, let me just check something real quick. Okay. Just wanted to make sure the stream was still online. Anyway, I'm gonna need to reset that. Anyway, but anyway, it's a cool thing. Why is the controller not working? I'm gonna need to, I guess, unplug it and plug it back in. Okay, there we go. Got it. Anyway, we got that working. So yeah, that is a really good game. Actually, I might want to play that on my own. Actually, I'll add it to my favorites in RetroArch. Yeah. My controller wasn't working, so I thought like resetting the game would fix it. I'm not gonna bother doing that again. Let's do a different game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have this. No, Takeshu Daibo. Dodge. So is this dodgeball, maybe? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I immediately love that intro already. I'm thinking this is like a Kuni. I'm thinking this is like associated with Kunio-kun. That's what it looks like. Either that or it's some sort of anime. 1992 Sega. Oh, was this published in-house? Okay. Let's do this then. I think it is dodgeball though. Or at least it looks like it's like some sort of competitive sport. Nice kind of like is that chibi? I don't know if it's like Oh, what is this? This is strange. Okay, yeah, there we go. This isn't like Kunio-kun, I guess, but it does have that style to it. And as with most sports games, I have no idea what... I see, actually. I know who I'm controlling. Is that my side? Am I self-goaling? Or maybe it's not dodgeball. It might be, like, basketball. Okay, never mind. This way is the way I'm supposed to go, I think. I mean, it's a pretty simple, like, basketball game, all things considered, or it might be dodgeball, I can't quite tell. It's one of those ball games. I'm gonna assume dodgeball, because it said dodge in the title. Oh! God. That hurts. Yeah, that has to be dodgeball. You can just, like, straight up massacre people. Oh! That is brutal. Is that what it is? Just the goal is to, like, throw it at people? Or are you supposed to get it to your side of the goal? No, I would think so. Honestly, if I didn't suck at sports games, this would be, like, right up there. I can sometimes get on with sports games. Like, NBA Jam, I've played a little bit, and I kind of liked it. But, generally speaking, I'd say basketball is, like, one of the few where it's, like, there's not much to it. You basically just, like, push one button to, like, pick up, and then, like, another button to pass, and then another button to throw. Basketball is a pretty simple game, all things considered. So, like... But I don't know, I don't, like... And then they have, like, a one-on-one mode, it looks like. Like, 1 versus 1 player, 1 versus 1 computer. But, yeah. Yeah, this looks cool. I thought so, too. So, it looks like, Kunio-kun Dodgeball, or, what is it called? Super Dodgeball? But it's, that. It does kind of have, like, that Japanese look to it, and it is a Japanese exclusive game, I would imagine. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we have a C64 game. We have Armageddon. Look at the keyboard. See if this works anyway. Oh. Press F1 to continue. Let's actually... Because I assume F1 isn't going to map to F1 on a Commodore, because it is kind of different. There you go. Keyboard or joystick? J for joystick, please. Wind speed 0 to 9. Is this like another, like, golf or, like, something like that, too? What is this? Let's just do 0 for right now. Oh, this is weird. Yes, Armageddon. When I think Armageddon, I immediately think of whatever the hell this is. Oh wait, shit! No! I see what it is, it's Missile Command! Why would... It's like a very kind of ghetto version of Missile Command. And I can't quite see my cursor anyway, so... Wow. Oh, it takes forever to, like, count the cities as well. To be fair, this might actually be, like... This might actually be, like, one of the earlier Commodore games, so I can't criticize graphics too much. Oh, God. Yeah, this is the worst version of Missile Command I've ever played. Did I play like some other version of Armageddon somewhere? I think this was released on multiple platforms. It was like, if your computer didn't have Missile Command officially, you had to do it this way. But, yeah, essentially it's Missile Command. Just with, like, a really distracting gray background. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Operation Wolf for Amstrad CPC. That'll be interesting. I think a lot of people are familiar with the NES version, but maybe not so much with the Amstrad CPC. Well, first of all, let's even see if it runs. Okay, well, that was easy. Let's try this one. There we go. Cracktro. Oops. Okay. Enter? Oh, okay. That's how you do it. Oh, this is an ocean thing, too. Alright. Operation Wolf for Amstrad CPC. I actually haven't played much of the NES version. I just know it's supposed to be very good. Oh, it's a... Can I control with joystick? I don't know, quite honestly, what I'm controlling. Oh, I see. I think I'm supposed to control that crosshair, but I haven't quite found out how to do that. Huh. Needs to decompact again? I guess to reset the game. Oh, am I that... I see. I think I'm that, Am I that helicopter? I don't know what that is. Or, no, am I that guy on the parachute? I mean, whatever this is supposed to be, it seems like a good version of whatever it is, but... I can't comprehend. Maybe I need to try like a different version. Let me see. Let me actually just stop the NES Roulette real quick. See if I can play the NES version, because that's the one everybody talks about. Oh, you could play this with light gun. That would be cool. Gunshot speed. Let's start at medium. Okay, so yeah, it is just an on-rail shooter. That's some really nice music. Okay, yeah, so you were supposed to control the crosshair. How you did that, I'm not entirely sure, but it wasn't letting me do that with the controller. Oh, can I blow that up? Can I blow up the Jeep? Actually, I still can't see, but... Oh, there's the crosshair, I think. I still can't see it all that well, though. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, that is, like, really sensitive, how it works on NES. Okay. Well, at least I understand what it is, and it is just an on-rail shooter. I imagine that would have been really cool, at least in the arcade. Amstrad version seemed at least competent, which I'm amazed by, quite frankly. Wait. Oh, okay, ZX Spectrum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have Fire Trap for Commodore 64. Sadly, not playing it on the C64 Maxing right now, but if I was, I'd probably have a much better time. Okay, it's loading from... Okay, I don't think it's playing from tape, so that's good. What am I doing? Can I control this with joystick? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, I see. I'm controlling that little space thing at the bottom. Looks like a mech of some kind. I see, and it's essentially just like Space Invaders or something like that, but more complex than that, I would say. This is not bad, honestly. If I was a kid in the 80s and I had this, I think I would be thoroughly entertained. Whoa, there's like multiple screens to it as well. Oh, never mind. That's just game over. Oh, Turbo works. You could probably just like break this game with Turbo. Yeah, I see. So you're like a... You climb tall buildings like you're Spider-Man and you just shoot bad guys. I mean, realistically, what all do you need? This is entirely serviceable. Oh, you got like power-ups and shit too? That's nice. Some nice Commodore sound. Oh, that's weird. You can, like, disable the controls with the one button. Okay. That is actually way better than I was expecting. Maybe graphics for, like, C64 standards are a bit on the more ZX Spectrum-y side, but... I would... Oh shit, is this an arcade game? Yeah. Fire Trap in arcade. It was also... What else was this ported to? Nothing. It was just ported to Commodore 64. Let's see how it compares to the arcade game. Because now I'm curious. Ah, I see. Yeah, it has like that 3D isometric feel to it. The Commodore, there's just no way that's gonna happen. Actually, hold on. Let me reset. Let me see if it says like who did this. Fire Trap. It does not, at least in English. Today is best. Okay. Wow, that is a really short attract mode. Usually they last a little bit longer than that. Yeah, whoa, what? Controls are very off. Kind of wonder what a machine for this would have looked like. Oh, I see. So you have to, like, waggle the joystick, or whatever this used to control, like, up and down in this version. I'm glad they, like, changed that in the C64 version, because that does not transfer over very well to the home consoles. Alright, well, I just wanted to kind of quick see how that worked, and, worked alright. I am interested. Does it say, actually? If you've got cool hands, get ready, to climb the burning staircase. I see, so that's what that is. You're not outside of a building. The street. I don't know. I'm kind of curious what the original arcade machine would have looked like. How would you have controlled something like that? Because if it was just a joystick, I couldn't imagine that working too well. Also, I would imagine the joysticks would wear out very quickly, because doing that a lot with joysticks is not good for it. Just ask any British person who played, like, Daley Thompson's Decathlon on a Spectrum or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we have Bulls versus Blazers, the NBA playoffs. That is unbelievably specific. Alright, well, Bulls versus Blazers. Oh wow, this is like EA before EA Sports. 1992. Yeah, that would have been like within the first year of the Super Nintendo being around in America. I mean, this definitely has a more laid-back feel than, like, sports game, like EA sports games nowadays. Oh, the frame rates. Yeah, you know, I never thought I would say EA and overambitious in the same sentence, but, yeah, look, NBA Jam kind of did this exact same thing, or it would go on to do this exact same thing, like, years later. It would play a lot faster, a lot smoother, less complicated. It had nice music, and it was just a more fun game. I would rather play NBA Jam. That was a more fun game, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we have Doreamon for Game Gear? Or no. Doreamon. Yeah, no, it is Doreamon. I know of this. This is like... God. I actually don't entirely know what this is. Okay, so it's a platformer. Very kind of slow moving platformer. Oh, shoot. Okay, I thought I could collect whatever that was. I cannot. This is, actually played with the extended screen. Actually, I'll switch cores real quick so we can see how it would have looked otherwise. Sometimes the extended screen can help, sometimes it can hurt. But games that are not specifically designed for it, you get what you get. Let's see. Gear system, if I remember, is a pretty good core. Never mind, it's not going to load this. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. Try another core. I do want to, like, play this in, like, the way it was intended. SMS Plus. Let's do that. I think that one is... Or no, Gear System. That's, like, a good core I usually use. That one just doesn't run properly on that emulator. It's a core association. You can turn extended screen off, by the way. For me, that's a little bit iffy from my experience, so I'm just going to switch over to SMS Plus GX. And that's not going to load at all. Okay. Wow, it does different things with different emulators. That is very strange. Wait, no, I just reset it. Let's try MegaDrive. That's usually pretty good. Oh wait, no, MegaDrive I guess doesn't support it. Let's do this. Oh, Sharp X1. I haven't even seen that one before. It's real quick. Let's... Okay. Let's do this. And if it doesn't work, we'll move on. There we go. That's what I wanted. this doesn't have sound. That's rather strange. Okay, so we have like various different kinds of just ways that this messed up. Yeah, I can say whatever anime license this was clearly based off of, they probably did it dirty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It works to varying different degrees depending on what emulator you run it on. Even different versions of the same emulator. Like, usually I just use Genesis Plus. That's just a different version of Genesis Plus that's supposed to be more optimized. Here's a Famicom game. There was a Famicom game. What is that? NBA Mo Pro? Oh, it's another sports game. Hang on, let's see. See if that works. Another baseball. It's a baseball game. This is going to be the majority sports one. Okay, this one just might not work. I kind of hope it doesn't because I'm not interested in any more sports games. Okay, try this. Let's see. Maybe this one. This is like a different version, maybe? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have a Mazzaro House for MSX. Oh, is this like a house creation tool or game or something? I don't know. See what it is. It's MSX, so it's gonna run like crap. Or it won't run at all. Always a possibility. Yeah, that's what the possibility was. We are having amazing luck right now. But yeah, this will happen. It's ROM roulette. Not all ROMs are going to work. We have Lupin II, or Lupin III, actually, I think it said. I think I might have heard of this one, actually. Lupin III. Oh, this is a shooter, right? Oh, this is like, yeah, this is like an old game by 1 or 2 players. It doesn't... M Energy 2000. I don't know. Did I win? Did I do the thing? Oh, okay. There's no sound to this either. Did the sound just, like, glitch out? If it did, I might need to reset the PlayStation. Classic, but, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just... If this doesn't have sound... Oh, Mighty Max! I'm aware of this game. A lot of people don't like it. It looks pretty decent from what I've seen. There we go. That has sound. So that game just didn't.
A lot of people don't like this game. It looks pretty decent from what I've seen, though. I think I played this on the Genesis Alphabetics, actually, a couple months ago. Actually, this has some really nice tunes. You can be all of the... Oh, volcano, space... Either a volcano or space. Which one do you want? I'll do space, because we didn't get enough of that in the last game, clearly. Oh, you jump really high in this game. I like that weapon, too. Oh, you can, like... And you can just, like, survive, like, a 50-foot drop. No fall damage there. Oh, you can, I see, you can, like, throw those things. Oh, yeah, I'm remembering now. This is like a maze. Oh, I see. So you can, like, use that to look around. Okay. Yeah, biggest problem with this game is that it's a, as the nerd says, where the fuck do you go kind of game. And, I think that's why a lot of people don't really like it. This looks good if you had the time to put into it. I'm not entirely sure if I want to do that. Oh, I see. You can also use a sword. It's kind of cool for close range, but, oh, no, I'm sorry. Never mind. I see, so you can pick that up, and then... Oh, can you do this? Okay, never mind. I thought I could do something. It's also kind of weird, like, what is and isn't in the background. Like, that balloon you think I could interact with, or that seesaw you think I could interact with, but no, it's in the background. This had, like, I see so much potential here. Potential that was not realized. This could have been a great game, I think. I mean, ocean, by default, doesn't necessarily mean bad, too. That's a thing that I think a lot of people need to realize. Oh, I see. You can, like... Okay. Again, I feel like there is missed potential with that game. It could have been good. It's just kind of like... It's too much of a maze, I think. And I think a lot of people just didn't like that. There's also the Genesis version. I did play the Genesis version, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 68,000. We have... Oh god, is this gonna be like another cursed game? Like, oh no, it's a golf game. I see. And... yeah, it's giving me the same thing as that one game earlier. Never mind. Let's do one more game, actually, and then we'll call it a stream. So, one last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have Hard and Heavy. Oh, God. Is this... Can we show this? It's probably fine. Anything the Commodore 64 can show is probably not going to be recognizable by YouTube's algorithm. Found file. Oh shit, no, never mind. Let's actually quit out of that. I fast forwarded it too early because the fast forward on my keyboard is mapped to the space bar. So if you do that, it interrupts the boot process. And I could probably just do like load 8, 1, but... Oh, it's a cassette game! We're definitely gonna need to fast forward. Good thing this is the last one. Found file, run. Okay, now it's decompacting. Oh, that was fast. Never mind. Let's see. Actually, it might just still be loading. Give it a second. CSA, I'm not... Oh, intro code. Oh no, this is a crack-tro. Never mind. Never mind, I just needed to bypass the crack-tro. Oh, this looks very, like, Mario Brothers-ish. Okay, I see. Up is jump, that's pretty common in C64 platformers. Oh, look at that cool effect. So you can't, like, jump on the block, like, jump under the blocks like Mario. Do you... Like, clearly that does something, right? Maybe it's not, I don't know. Because it, like, looks so much like Mario in some regards and not at all in others. It looks like Mario, does not play like Mario, if that makes sense. Again, kind of like Gianna Sisters, but more so. And also, you can't go backwards. Again, like in Mario and Gianna Sisters. Actually, is this Gianna Sisters? Is this a hack of Gianna Sisters? Now I'm thinking it might be. Well, it seems to give you infinite lives, I think. Oh, I see! I figured it out. You have to shoot it with that thing. Okay, never mind. This is like really good. I kind of want to play this on the Maxi. Enter your name. There, simple enough. No, I don't want to save that high score. I'm actually going to play this a bit more, though. This is kind of really good. This is kind of like what Gianna Sisters maybe should have been. Instead of just a direct Mario clone, kind of try and do your own unique thing, and maybe it'll work. Like, kind of like take the idea of something like Mario and like do your own thing with it. And I think that worked out for the best. Okay, so that doesn't... It doesn't matter how much you do, those still don't do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... I'll save this on RetroArch, but I think I'm gonna have to bust out the Maxi and play it on there, because that's gonna be a better experience. Alright. Well, that was a stream. It was fun. We saw a lot of interesting games on this little experiment we have going on here. We saw a lot of sports games. We saw some forgotten arcade games. We saw some of my personal favorite hidden gems, like Steel Empire, Rock and Roll Racing. We saw some anime. And overall... You know, it was fun, but as I always say, good night, and God fucking damn it.